Drake, hey man, hey bro, we the same age and everything. You gotta swing this dude. Put it on camera like we are right now. Like these cameras right here. We are right now. Put it on camera. You just gotta, we back again in the building. Man, hey bro. Putting out that first episode, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. For the Ron and Austino's podcast. We got a couple of different things we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about, the Super Bowl halftime. We're gonna give y'all a little bit of synopsis of what we think about it, a little current events. We're gonna talk about some things and then get a little personal with y'all a little bit too. And that's just that's what we got going on. So how you wanna start off? You wanna start off with the Super Bowl again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blow up.
It's funny because it really was a blowout. I saw when I was, because obviously you know me, I don't watch NFL and anything, all because of what happened to Colin Kaepernick. So I was like, you already know I ain't watching that. And when Colin Kaepernick got kicked out of the league, I decided at that point I was not watching NFL until Colin Kaepernick got back in the league. Oh, the Giants. Sadly. So seeing Saquon win the ring after we lost him this year, that one kind of hurt. But I'm glad he did. So, but it's cool. But anyway, I always watch the halftime show, and the halftime shows has always been obviously pretty entertaining. But this one this year, for it being so significant because of what Drake and Kendrick had went through last year, and seeing what Kendrick did with the Super Bowl halftime show, how you feel about that?
Well, I almost want to go back to Jay-Z being petty with
Nas,
Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I feel like it should have been like, and Kendrick Lamar, I'm a big fan. I remember ADHD, Recipe.
Man, that was,
California Recipe.
Dog. That was my album.
But I really feel like it should have, if Jay-Z, I feel like it should have been fair, like having like a Master P, No Limits, having Cash Money out there, especially with Louisiana, like New Orleans. And that was my different take on that.
I 1,000% agree. In the very beginning.
We didn't talk about this in the beginning.
Exactly. In the very beginning, I was like, yo, New Orleans, you gotta do it. You gotta pay some hot type of homage. So
say,
exactly. You know what I mean? Lil Wayne, Hot Boys,
put Webby on
there? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about Webby.
Oh, you forgot about Lil Boosie. But they had so many artists that they could have put on there. It was sad.
Imagine if Juvenile came out on that stage and you already rep 9-9 in the 2000. If that joint would have came on, it would have been over for the Super Bowl.
I ever bump and ride
to. Exactly.
In Myrtle Beach, when you could go to the club at 15, they had the 18 and under club.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, hold on. Yeah, you can't be going clubs at 15, but the 18 and under clubs, I do remember those because every once in a while we went to a couple of them too.
I was so happy when I first got my first dance.
Who you telling? I remember going to skate parks and we doing that, but we kind of deviating off that. But yeah, like I said, I agree with you.
There were so many artists.
In the first thing I thought was like, damn, man, and I'm not even a Lil Wayne fan. So
Jay-Z's a hater.
I agree. I agree.
He has petty stuff with 50 Cent. The only reason 50 Cent was because
Dre was like,
was because Eminem has
Dre and M.
loyalty.
Dre and M said, listen, if he ain't here, if he can't come on, then we ain't doing it.
Then he said the white boy said.
Yeah, exactly. The white boy pulled him through.
I don't know. Jay-Z's he seems like a bully.
Jay-Z definitely. He tried. I mean, but he got his own.
His problem with Lil Wayne was?
I mean, to be honest, I'm not even sure. Like,
calling himself the best rapper, maybe.
They always do some petty stuff. Like like you said, Jay-Z is a petty sneak disser.
Yeah.
You know, and he ain't gonna like go all out. He ain't gonna really go all out unless it was like Nas or something like that, you know, because him and Nas obviously they had that actual whatchamacallit going on. That actual beef at that time, back in the 90s and stuff, or early 2000 or whatever it
They
was.
did a song together, Mr. Carter.
Yeah. Shit, I forgot about that too. But I don't necessarily even know too much about why
I
they.
thought for sure Lil Wayne was just
And it's
gonna
funny
do
because
a surprise pop up.
And it's funny because I thought he was gonna, and that's what I thought Kendrick in the very beginning. Since you took it back, I thought in the very beginning Kendrick was going to pay a little homage and do that. But then after a couple of days went by, and I heard that Lil Wayne didn't really congratulate him or say that's dope. You know what I'm saying? You got the Super Bowl spot. Lil Wayne was a little butthurt about that, and all the other artists was a little butthurt about not having Lil Wayne and crew join on. It was like, okay, I guess. And then obviously he put G and X out and he addressed Snoop and all them. He's like, Lil Wayne addressed them and all that other stuff. So no one congratulated him. I'm like, okay. But Kendrick had that year. He had that moment. So which leads up to the Super Bowl. It's like, which leads up to the Super Bowl. I thought, me personally, I thought the Super Bowl was real symbolic and had a whole lot of symbolism and underlying symbolism that obviously nobody in that arena understood. Nobody in that arena didn't come. Them Super Bowl tickets was the cheapest seats way up there was $5,000. Me and you don't know about that. We don't know about paying $5,000 to go sit all the way up in the damn the top of the arena somewhere on the Super Bowl day. So with that being said, didn't nobody in that arena understand what was going on because they're not, lack of better terms, they're not like us. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I was like, the underlying is him bringing out, him having all the African American dances. For me, seeing all the African American dances and stuff, it just showed that it was built, and then having all the African Americans actually create the American flag with him in the middle and it's separated. It just shows like there is a divide because you can see there's a divide in the world between, to be like a better term, white people and black people, black and brown people. We built this country. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and with the divide, it's like, all right, I see it like, oh, it's got that Republican Party, Democratic Party, and whatnot, or white people, black people, whatever. But it's a divide. It don't need to be that way. If you find some type of inclusion with everybody, then we got to be able to do that. Another thing that I also noticed too, first for off rip, this was before I rewatched it a couple times, but off rip, the first thing I noticed was
Bell bottom. I had to throw you off your game.
Yo, them bell bottoms was wild, man. Oh, them bell bottoms was wild.
You're gonna pay homage to Jimi Hendrix.
Them bell bottoms was crazy though. Wow. Looking up in there, thinking about that actually now. But
you gotta take risk out in the fashion world, I guess. Right?
You do. And I ain't mad. I ain't mad at that.
Man with the fashion. It's a plain shirt, some nice shoes, some khakis.
Hey, I mean that's kind of like me too. I'm pretty simple too, and if y'all see me, y'all already know I'm
trying to convince him to spend money.
Yeah,
I'm trying to convince this man to go to the Nike factory and Ross and go on eBay because we got a lot of deals here in Orlando.
Yeah, and so what? Another thing, like I said, another thing I noticed was that little A chain. that A chain, and then I thought about, I was like, is that that little A? I'm like, is that A minor? I was like, oh, isn't that A minor or lowercase A and Aubrey Graham? I'm like, because you know,
see, you could be slick and say, oh, it's Aftermath. If someone comes at him, it's not Aftermath.
You know, but nah, but you know, Kendrick is that he's that type of brother. He's that type of writer. You know what I mean? Kendrick is he's a Pulitzer Prize winner.
Yeah.
You know, that brother, he knows how to write a story.
So
like
you gotta play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Stick up for Mr. Aubrey.
Oh, snap.
So Faustino took Mr. Aubrey aside and said, I'll just have a heart-to-heart with him.
Okay.
I'm like, Drake, I'm gonna have to ride on this dude. We're gonna have to swing on him. We're gonna have to Chris Walk to him. We're gonna have to do it in the public.
Son.
We're gonna have to do it with the hoodie on. And if you want me to do it, you're gonna have to pay me in advance.
Dog, son, that was exactly what I was thinking. Because after the Super Bowl performance, it was a wrap.
Because his ghostwriters can't keep up right now.
I was sitting there, literally in my head, I was like, bro, like, there's nothing left to do at this point. You gotta.
There's no ghostwriter that can save him.
You gotta whoop this man ass on camera or something. Like, if you don't whoop his ass on camera, then like there ain't nothing left to come from. Obviously, you see what he just did. He put out some love songs.
I take him aside and be like, we need to stop going after these heavy hitters, like Pusha T.
Mm-hmm. I agree, 1,000%. You can't keep going after dudes that are geniuses.
Kendrick,
they're really
do this every day.
They're really geniuses. Yeah. Like, their writing abilities, the way they write, the way they structure, the way they can story tell, craft a scene.
They're sober too.
Exactly, dude.
You know, Pusha T's a sober dude.
Exactly. Kendrick's just a little, just a dude, just a brother that liked to hang with his family, put an album out a few years about what he did in them few years, and then go back to entertain, and then go back to his family and everything.
But Kendrick also has to realize, if someone does swing on him, those are fighting words. When someone accuses you of doing something like that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Touching kids or saying minor this, or can we say that word that rhymes with file?
Let's say
away from it.
Yeah. We know what that word is. Yeah. Let's say PDF file. Yeah.
Kid touching.
Yeah.
Or date somebody under 18.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. But nah, man, I agree. But you know what's crazy? I was looking up something, and this is another part. This goes back to the Super Bowl that I was talking about, and I was thinking about it too. A few years ago, Kendrick Lamar, it was a commercial for one of the albums or something that he was putting out. And remember the street light performance at the Super Bowl, where they brought the street light out and he started rapping to Man of the Year, or Man of the Year. But what was happening was there was a dude let me backtrack a little bit. So in the Kendrick Lamar commercial, he had a singer named Georgia Smith in there, and she was just plugging what was going on. And Kendrick was laying on top of the top of the light post. So Georgia Smith also, Drake was trying to court her at some point. She was 18 years old. And he was trying to court her for some while, allegedly. Trying to court her for a while now. And so what he did, that's something that I didn't even notice until like a little bit, like maybe a day ago. And I was like, yo.
When was this? What year was this?
2018, I think that commercial came out.
2018?
Yeah, so it might have been, the last album that he put out. And, but yeah, so Georgia Smith was the girl inside of that commercial. And then what happened, like I said, Drake was trying to court Georgia Smith, and he was trying to sign her and things like that, but then he allegedly like ruined her career. Yeah, her whole like musical career before it even started. You know, I think.
Call it the Lover Boy method.
Hey, listen. I don't know what they call it, how they call it, what they might have called it. I know Drake has been. There has been times that he's been linked to some very young women. You know, in the industry. You know, and things don't look good. You know, that don't look good. Drake, you a grown ass man out here trying to court these young women or A minor women and things like that. That's why if you think about it, why Drake ain't sue why wouldn't Drake sue somebody of Kendrick? Like, if you know ain't none of this true and can possibly be proven, why don't you sue a person for defamation? You ain't gonna defame me. You ain't gonna defame my character. If I know for a fact there's no proof, there's no truth into nothing that you saying, there's no validity into nothing that you saying, brother, please, I'm gonna sue the pants out of you.
Well, the from New York City was saying he's messing up the money, so sponsors aren't wanting to.
With Drake, right? Or
Drake.
Kendrick?
Yes, Drake.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because of the file comment.
Well, yeah.
So,
but that's furthermore the reason why you need to, like, yo, you messing up my back.
You gotta swing on the kid.
Exactly. It just go back to Drake. It go back to Drake. Hey man, hey bro, we the same age and everything. You gotta swing on this dude. Put it on camera like we are right now. Like these cameras right here. We are right now. Put it on camera. You just gotta whoop his ass. That's pretty much it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know. At least try.
Yeah. No. Ain't no trying. No, ain't no trying. This man done won 5 Grammys. He done hosted a Super Bowl halftime performance. No, you need to whoop his ass and whoop his ass good. Because he done got you all year. He done beat you down all year to where you went hiding.
And the only real diss song that I could say he won was the Meek Mills when he said, "Is that the world tour or is that your girl's tour?" And that was like the only like ether moment he really had. Yeah. And you would think he would just stay in his lane, be the pop rapper, it's just international money, and stop trying to compete with these heavy hitters, like these lyrical geniuses.
Because, and it's funny, how do you think you can even go at somebody like that? Like, when you can't even rap, bro, you don't, well, not saying you can't rap, but you don't write. You don't write your music. Exactly. What are you talking about? How do you think you can be a GOAT when you don't write? I hate when people, I hate when people
wrote his own music.
Man, that's like me saying I'm a rapper. Like, can I write? Yeah, I can write, but I ain't no damn rapper. I can read some other shit like somebody else that write off. You know, I probably could do that decently. But no, I ain't no rapper. I can put some words together, but I ain't no rapper. You know, and that's like what probably him. Man, Drake been a TV star, bro. That motherfucker did spoon fed shit, man. Come on now. Drake, that he was able to get the he was able to get some of the good stuff, like good writers and stuff like that. His whole career. Now thinking back on it, shoot. Yeah, so thinking back on it, yeah, he's been able to get that type of stuff. Just handed. Damage control. Hey, yeah, I guess. I mean, he did put out, the album. Well, not the little. I don't even know what the name of it is. I'm sorry, I really don't. But yeah. He put the one joint out yesterday for Valentine's Day. He put the one joint out for Valentine's Day, and I haven't heard nothing else after it. Normally with a Drake drop, you getting quotes, you getting bars, you getting captions all over the place. Honestly, it's been 24 hours and I have not heard nothing else besides it. And I am on social media. Y'all see me on social media. So I'm on social media and I have not seen nothing. I know my boy Austino's getting back on social media, but I am on social media and I have not seen none of that type of stuff. Exactly. We brought him back, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's our take. That's my take. Your take. one thing I wanted to bring up. What you think about Kanye, bro? I know Kanye out here wilding again.
Mr. Kanye has not been the same since his mother died.
1,000%. I 1,000% agree.
That's
with
when the craziness. And I really truly believe if his mother was alive, he wouldn't be doing half this stuff that he's doing.
Hell no, bro. Listen.
First off, he would have put a stop to Miss Kim Kardashian.
Listen, my
Did
mama.
they get together before?
No, after.
After?
Yeah, because that was after he did Gold Digger before. Trust me, bro.
Okay,
I have not messed with Kanye because of Gold Digger.
He had a better heart. Like his music. What was the second CD called?
College Graduate. What was it? College Dropout was the first.
When he was competing.
Graduation. Yeah, Graduation. Graduation was that one. When him and 50 was going back and forth.
Nice and humble and had a lot of good messages in his music. But when he started calling himself Yeezus and doing all this wild stuff, it's just it's not even entertaining anymore. It's pathetic. I'm not gonna take a soundbite from Charlamagne. I'm not gonna call him the God, but Charlamagne. It's corny. Yeah, it's corny.
I 1,000% agree.
And then you're saying all this stuff and you're trying to ruin Kendrick Lamar's moment. Even Lil Wayne just accepted not getting it, and he went out gracefully with some dignity. But all this is like that little kid that has a temper tantrum in high school, like it's just like it's like watching a little ass kid just keep messing up, and then he says, "Oh, I'm sorry," when he gets outraged. But we're like over it. Everybody's over it.
You know, I don't think everybody's over it because everybody still make a big fuss about it.
They probably want a beat from him.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Like people still don't mind entertaining what Lil Wayne be talking. I mean, not Lil Wayne. I'm sorry. What Kanye be talking about, bro? Every single time Kanye opens his mouth, and when he starts wilding out, I don't even know because I don't pay no attention to Kanye, so I don't even know he's about to drop something. But when he starts to open his mouth, because like I said, I am on social media and I see headlines, oh, Kanye, yay, because, you know, he going by yay now, but I don't care. Kanye is out here talking again. I'm like, oh, shit. He got an album dropping. He got some type of project dropping. He got something dropping. Something is dropping in another couple of days. I know that because that's what happens every time. And it makes sense because you think back on it, the Yeezus, slavery is a choice. What dropped? I think Yeezus or something like that. Yeah. Brother went quiet for another year or something like that. Then he went and did some more stuff. He went out with not went out with, but Candace Owens at that time was a big personality, and that people was like really going against her ideologies. Honestly, I don't mind her. I like listening.
Yeah, she's
I like listening to her.
She talks with logic.
I like listening to her. She's very
extreme,
factual.
She's not really sensitive to certain things.
No. And I like the fact that she is factual driven.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a lot of bias in her topics. So when she talks about something, it's usually factually driven. There's no bias with her, and that's where it's good. It's good journalism.
She actually did. I think she did some type of documentary, and she exposed the Black Lives Matter Foundation.
I heard that too.
So
yeah, I heard that, and okay, but yeah, no. So she exposed Black Lives Matter, and I was like, wow.
Yeah. So you don't.
I can't be mad. I can't be mad at or bringing that out.
Do you think it's wrong to say all lives matter? If we're talking about like the world, I kind of see like with the Black Lives Matter, but I'm all for unity.
This is how this goes. I don't dislike anybody, but when I see it being blatantly done, All
How
right.
you about to do a haircut?
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, but bro, you can get going somewhere. Anyway,
$80.
yeah, 120.
Yeah, that's the going rate
Fuck
after
yeah.
hour rate.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna edit this out there. All right. So as far as that, I'm me, I don't dislike any race. I get along with anybody. I ain't got no beef with nobody. I go off of face value. You give me what you give me, and then I'll give you what I'll match that. I'll match that first time around. So I ain't got beef with nobody. You fuck me over, then that's when I got beef with you. I mean, you mess me over, then that's when I got beef with you. And as far as color wise, like black, ethnicity wise, me, I'm always gonna ride. I ride for anybody, but me, I'm gonna ride for African Americans, black people first and foremost, because what happens is, if you look at it honestly, we're at the bottom of the barrel, black people in general. And then you look at what happens with white people when they want to dig into our culture and dig into our music. They want to take our music and change it up, and they want to take our music and don't want to give nobody credit for it. And how that is for me, I look at it like, I look at it like, what was I about to say? I look at it like,
But if you look at nowadays, like, you remember when it was like the white culture to skateboard and do the dirt bike thing and the NASCAR thing, but now you see black NASCAR drivers. You see,
which I'm happy
yeah,
about,
you
because now we
see,
getting the
but
opportunity
you
to
see
be
how
into it.
everybody's like merging in. So
Hmm.
in the '90s, it wasn't like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, of
like,
course not.
I had a mixed friend when in my early 20s, and I had another mixed friend, and then it's like sometimes one tries to be more black or more white or like that, but I've always had mixed friends,
Hmm.
and it's tough for them,
I
but
was
like,
just
you have to act a certain way. But this dude Travis, he was a cool cat. When we kicked it, we used to wait tables together at Macaroni Grill when I
Mhm.
was younger, and cool cat, just cool cat. But sometimes I feel like some people would be like, "Oh, Travis on some white people shit." Yeah.
I mean, for me, just my opinion, and this is just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I have seen some mixed race people growing up, and they've kind of had some type of uh not development issue, but like trying to find their identity
Yeah.
issue, trying to find their identity. Is there a right race to pick for me to be? But I also look at it like this. I just see how blatant racist some white people, not all white people, but blatant racist how some people can be towards black people. And then I look at, if that mixed child, they have experienced some type of racism outside going into them, because their hair is not looking the same like their white counterpart. It looks more like mine, you know, or their features, their physical features, their nose might be a little bit, their lips might be a little bit bigger or something like that. They're going to get that, growing up. And a lot of times they might not be able to feel that way. Not, or thinking like, dang, well, my mommy or my daddy looks like this, or we get stares going out in public. And like I said, this is just me thinking, but we get stares going out in public, and people look at us like, oh, do you got that? Whose child is that? That's weird. I never got that type of weirdness, because I'm an African American. I'm black. My mama black. My daddy black. Yeah, hell, everybody. You got to go that back at least about 4 generations before you find some type of white person. on both sides. so with that being said, I never experienced that type of racism, as far as like what my mommy or my daddy don't look like me or something like that. So I can only imagine what it would be like for, like a 5, 6 year old or something like that to think, well, dang, why do I look like this? Or having your 6 year old come home to me like, mommy, why do I look like this and you don't?
I think no matter whatever race you are, whatever your hobby is, you should be able to do whatever you want. So if you want to skateboard, it shouldn't be like a white thing. Or you want to go ride a dirt bike, it shouldn't be like that. Or if you're black, you have to play basketball. Or you gotta love rap. You should do whatever you want.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't. But then you got those people like I forget her name. But when you got people like her telling LeBron James to shut up and dribble,
who said that?
I can't. Oh God, I cannot remember. But she was a white blonde-haired lady. This happened.
Oh,
yeah,
I think she
remember.
was one of those newscasters. Yeah.
She was. I think she was a sports analyst or something like that. Sports anchor analyst.
One of them. One of the political shows.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So yeah, I think it was Lori Cohen or something. I believe it was that Lori Cohen or something like that.
Fact checker.
One day. when we get a staff, be like, hey, Bob, go your fact check. But there's no Bob back there. Yeah, there's no Bob back there.
Joe Rogan has this guy. It's called Jamie.
Oh, see?
Yeah, and he just has a little fact checker.
Yeah, we're gonna have a fact. We're gonna have a Jamie one day. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think it was her. And then she said, when you tell another black man to shut up and dribble, that's all she thinks that he does.
Yeah.
That black man is a billionaire. And you telling him to shut up and dribble? Nah, stop that. You stop that.
I think being mixed is hard, bro.
I would assume it is too, man. I would assume so too.
My mom dealt with racism.
Oh yeah, because your mother is Filipino and white. Yeah. So I can imagine. I'm sure she told you a couple of stories.
Eastern European.
Exactly.
And she was in Hawaii when they met. She was dark. My grandpa told me this before he died. He didn't want anything to do with me on his firstborn.
Look at that.
Yeah, he didn't even. We were in the same town.
His first grandchild.
Didn't agree with it at all. He thought my mom was black because she was dark. She had very ethnic features. My mom has jet black hair. So
yeah, that's why you got that luscious mane. You know?
No grays.
Exactly. My brother.
Probably the last year I'm going to be able to do this, but Father Time is coming.
Yeah, we shall see.
So my mom dealt with racism because my grandpa wanted my dad to date a white woman. So, and then my aunt he had to accept it after this. He ended up dating a successful black man, and they met in Denver, Red Lobster, and he was one of the first investors, not one of the first district managers to invest in Red Lobster. They were letting him get stock options.
Okay.
And he became successful, got Harley Davidsons, Mercedes, nice Rolex, well-spoken. So
your uncle, the black.
Yeah, by marriage.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be like, yo, I'm part black. Even though I got a lot of brothers, friends,
I get you.
Sometimes they ask, like, is he? No. But
I know you like black. I know you don't mind dipping in the chocolate though. You know what I mean? It makes sense.
I love.
So, but yeah.
I like a little thickness. You like make a little more thickness.
Hey, I like I like my women thick. You see how Nia is. I like them thick. So
it was a lot of stuff my mom dealt with, and then she's been called racial slurs by a white person, saying a Latino like racial slur, and then she said, if since you're so ignorant, you wouldn't even realize that not all brown people are Latino. She called her like a Latino racial slur, and she dealt with that stuff. My mom dealt with that type of stuff all the time, and then when people finally come to my house, they see like my father, he's got blonde hair, hazel eyes, and then they see my mom with dark black hair, but she does have like some white features, like freckles. She has freckles, but she's from Dover, Delaware. My grandpa got basically like how the whole story happened was after World War II. And my grandpa has his own book too. We'll talk about that later on.
Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah. That's dope.
He's a decorated war veteran. He's buried at Arlington Cemetery.
Up in Arlington. Okay.
Aka Mr.
Okay.
So after World War II, he got stationed. Since we're going, I think your wife said we need to, like, the viewers need to really get to know us. So I'm just gonna tell you the truth. After World War II, he got stationed at Clark Air Force Base.
Where's Clark at again?
It's Angeles, Philippines.
Oh, okay.
So it's not part of Manila, but it's called, like, that's where my grandma's from.
Okay. Yeah.
So and then my grandma's mixed with a bunch of other stuff too, like Hawaiian, Chinese, and Spanish and Portuguese and all that. So I just say Filipino.
Right.
It's just a little too complicated. I was really confused as a kid.
Yeah, it's a whole lot going on in that lineage.
My grandpa met my grandma at a go-go club.
Okay.
You know, popped up 2 kids. Gina, my Aunt Gina, and then my mom, Maria. So I 9th grade year, my grandpa's a New Yorker. So he would throw in his mouth, would curse people out. He had emphysema, never smoked cigarettes, but he just ended up getting emphysema. Genetic wise.
Yeah.
So he got kicked out of the nursing home. Just cursing nurses out. And just
you that old man.
Yeah, I get my sense of humor from him. So I actually have his ears. He used to have big ears, but my aunt said that to me. He was like, "You got grandpa's ears." So he would tell me all types of stuff, man. And this is why I really enjoy, like, when I'm plumbing and I get to talk. Sometimes I have these moments where I talk to older customers, because you can always learn from the elderly.
Boy,
they've been through so much.
That is one thing, real quick. That is one thing I wish I would have talked with my grandparents about as a kid before they both passed. Like, all my grandparents has passed. Hell, even my great aunt, God rest all their souls. I wish I would have thought to talk about that.
Yeah.
I wish.
So my mom, so my grandpa, if we're going to talk about, on his deathbed, he told me about how my grandpa was racist towards my mom. Said, "What are you doing with that brown woman?" And that's crazy. My dad, I guess that's where I get it from. Like, we like the exotic.
Man. I mean,
my father and I, we like exotic. It makes sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Because I don't like generic. It's got to be something.
You ain't no blonde hair, blue eyed bimbo now.
So my grandpa said to me, this is when I was 14, 15. So glad I got to spend time with him before he passed away.
That's dope.
He said, "I didn't want to leave your aunt and my mom in the Philippines, because he knows that she would have a better life here in America." So he took him to Dover, Delaware, and tried to make it work with my grandma. Ended up not working. She dipped on him to California with some young man. But they had 4 kids. So it was Gina, which is like my mother. She's like my Mother Teresa. Like, that's my heart too.
Yeah, it's like your second mom.
We lived together. And my mom, and then my Aunt Elma, and then Uncle Paul were born in Philly or Delaware, but that whole area.
Yeah.
So there's all types of racism. It's not just a black and white thing. So there's people racist within the races. Like, even in the Asian community, if you're dark, that means you work outside. If you're light, that means you have an office job. So there's all types of racism.
And that's the same.
I wish the media wouldn't make it a black and white thing and realize there's all types of racism. I see, like, what you deal with as a black man in America, and you're like the complete opposite. Like, you don't smoke tree, you don't do any of that stuff, and you're like, so if someone didn't grow up in the culture, you know, I grew up with a lot of ethnic friends and mixed kids, and just being a military kid, and just
growing up around them and stuff like that.
You could almost, I'm good with the brothers.
So, you good in my book.
Yeah,
you
so
for sure good in my book.
So my grandpa was looking crazy in Dover, Delaware. A blonde. Well, I think he had like dark brown hair, but green eyes. I have gray eyes, but he had these green eyes, and in an all black neighborhood, raising these little brown kids as a single father. So like, my grandpa's my hero. So just, I'm very fortunate. I got to spend some time with him before he passed away.
I say that about my grandfathers too. My grandfathers was amazing men.
Yes,
because my grandfather.
I mean, think about all the stuff they've been through. They dealt with racism.
I sit there and
they would laugh at the racism nowadays.
My grandfathers, my grandfathers, my mother, I think, I'm trying to think how many aunts and uncles I got. 6, maybe 6 over there, and I think 7 on my pop's side. And between the two of them, there might be one child that was legitimately theirs. And I think my father's grandfather, they raised.
All your grandparents are from New Jersey?
No. My father is from Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. So that's where the Ellis family really starts and everything. It's in Virginia.
I know that area.
Oh yeah, you from Virginia? Yeah. So of course, sure.
Down there too.
Oh yeah, I do know that.
Ben Wallace went there.
It's not anyway, but yeah. So they from Virginia, and then they moved up to Jersey in like what? I don't know. I can't even remember. Like maybe the 50s or 60s or something like that. Whatever. But yeah.
And what part of Jersey are you from? And your family's from? Are you from like that New York City, Jersey side? Like
that's North Jersey.
Lives in New Jersey, but they work in the city.
That's North Jersey.
Like Hillside and Woodbridge.
That's North Jersey. That's like that Jersey City, like you know what I mean, like you said, Hillside, those type of areas. I'm from South River. So South River is a little small town in like Middlesex County. And
is that by Atlantic City?
Nah. Atlantic City is South Jersey.
Where's the Sopranos film?
Damn. Oh snap! I'm drawing a blank. Jamie, get that fact check. I'm drawing a blank on that one right now. But as far as just me, I'm from Central Jersey, but it's funny because I just said Central Jersey because everybody from Jersey know there's no such thing as Central Jersey.
Delaware then? Where are you from?
No. Well, I mean, technically, Delaware is the next state. Delaware. If you just Delaware, it's the next state, so it borders us. But I mean,
the turnpike paper, like if you lost it, you get charged $200.
Yeah.
So are you at like the 12th exit?
Exit 9. Exit 9. Literally, that's the middle of Georgia. That's the middle of Jersey. Because there's 18 exits.
You're close to Northern Virginia, where I'm from. Kind of.
Yeah.
You're probably like 3.5, 4 hours.
Yeah, about that. About 4. It was about 4. Northern to northern.
Did you ever go to DC in high school? Or just going on field trips?
Yeah, we went. My mother and them.
We could have crossed paths sometime.
I know, right? Yeah. My mother, they took us down there. Me and my cousin, me and my little cousin.
In the house.
Me and my little cousin.
I didn't even realize how close you were from Northern Virginia.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Like I said, my pops is there, so we go down there sometimes too, and go see some family. I mean, down there and whatnot.
Yeah. I will say this about the turnpike.
Turnpike's crazy, especially from what I see.
The Jersey Turnpike.
Yeah.
And I had some business deals I had to take care of in Brooklyn. We'll talk about those deals later, but I had to drop something off. And I will never go to Nathan's Hot Dog. Those little hot dogs. This was back in 2012, $14 for a lemonade and some small fries. I felt like I got robbed. $14. I only imagine what it is now.
Brother, did you say you ain't getting Nathan's though?
Nah, I'm not getting it. It's overrated.
Overrated?
I'll pay for it for myself.
Oh, brother. Oh man.
Oh, I'm disrespecting Jersey.
It ain't necessarily disrespecting, but it's like,
I mean, it's good.
tripping, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more of
Is it Nathan's from Long Island though?
Yeah.
Okay. But they have them all over.
Yeah, of course. You know, it's all up north, all that area and everything.
There's a Jersey pizza place I seen
Dog,
on
there's
Instagram.
mad Jersey pizza places.
Yeah, but he's like,
Jersey got the best pizza places.
Like,
You know what I mean?
Jersey, of course I like pizza. Like I can't do Jersey.
I believe I've seen that one that you're just talking about.
I like to support those type of.
Oh yeah, those is mom and pop shops. That's
yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are the mom and pop shops, and you know what I mean. So, dog, like I said, there's mad Jersey pizzas, pizza places.
What is it? The square, or what is a Jersey pizza considered? So what's the style? I don't confuse what a Jersey. I know what a Chicago style is.
It's like a Jersey pie, pizza pie. Like, so you know, it's the big old grease. The big old grease. You pick that, you slice it up, grab that joint. Bam, fold that joint, and then you drip it all out in your plate. You got that big old orange grease spot sitting right in there. It ain't official if it don't drip grease.
DC has
if that cheese don't pull apart like, and when it's folded like this, that cheese don't fill apart, and then they don't drip out that orange grease right there into that little ass flimsy plate. It ain't official.
DC, one of my club days back in 2 decades ago. But they have in Georgetown and Adams Morgan, they have these big slice of pizzas for like $8. I think they have something like that.
Yeah, you can go
in downtown Orlando. I think it's called Half Moon or something like that.
I actually found a decent. Damn, I wish. Wait, what is the fucking? It is Jersey's pizza, Jersey spot. Oh my goodness, my brother-in-law would kill me because if I didn't get this right, God, dog, because I wish I could plug them.
You know what, Orlando?
And this is the most authentic Jersey pizza that I done had for a while.
Jersey, you've been in New York City.
Of course,
I used to go to New York
every Saturday.
Orlando does not have a Chinatown.
Nope.
They have a little Vietnamese town.
They do?
Yeah, right there by downtown.
Maybe I'm tripping. I don't think I've ever been around that area.
I eat Vietnamese food.
They got those little
that's why. All
right, so you would know that.
I love Asian food.
Well, yeah,
I love Asian food.
But okay,
I have to eat it at least twice a week or something.
Damn. Well, I mean, I get. Did your mom's make it growing up?
Filipino dish. It's called adobo.
Lumpia. I know that.
Oh, so you
my son. No. I ain't dating no Filipino girl, but when I was in the military, my supervisor, my immediate supervisor, the fellas at the shop, they gonna remember this one. So my sergeant Comnick, that every cookout that we used to do as a function for the shop, he would be on the lumpias.
Yeah.
He would bring that lumpia, he'll hook that lumpia up, boy, and I used to be smashing them things down. Them joints was mad good.
My grandma used to sell them in the farmer's market in Dover, Delaware. One time my family paid her, this is back in 2003, so this is a lot of money back then. $1, and she made 1,000 of them. So she made $1,000 back then. 2003, 2002.
Off of lumpia.
$1,000 back then was a lot.
Off of lumpia? Yeah. Come on, man. That's easy money. People love it. That's easy money.
But the thing I noticed about Filipino food, everybody makes it different. So my mom and aunt's adobo, that's the way I like it. And then people have different versions.
I guess that makes sense. It's like black people and potato salad. Yeah. Black people can't eat everybody's potato salad.
I like the New York style.
See, I'm not doing that. No? I'm not trying. I'm just not trying people's potato salad. I gotta know, like, if I'm going to a cookout or something, I need to know, like, who cooked the potato salad. I need to know who's on potato salad, who's on macaroni salad. Like, if I know such and such is on potato salad. All right, cool. We cool. But if I'm looking at like if I go to somebody's house and I find out the person they don't cook clean or something like that, I'm like, no. I ain't eating their potato salad. Their potato salad ain't right. You know, that's just black people, man. Black people, we love us some potato salad and we are picky.
I know.
My wife
when
ain't
I
picky.
ever go to soul food
She
places,
eat public potato salad. I am not doing all that.
I love macaroni cheese from soul food places. It changed my life.
Man, you stop. Man, whoa, man, you just making
Oh, you're hungry.
I'm a macaroni and
Do
cheese
they have some good
connoisseur.
soul food places around Kissimmee that you guys go to or not?
To be
Or
honest,
you just make your own? You eat out a lot?
not like that. Not
You
like
cook a lot? Who's the cook in the family?
quite it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I guess it would be Nia. Yeah, it'd be Nia. She's the one that cooks. You know, depending on how what type of day it is or something like that, she'll cook.
Did she
And
cook Jamaican food for you?
no,
Oh?
no. She it's so funny because she don't even really cook. Nah,
Not even a jerk chicken.
She don't even like to cook. Touch. She grew up. She grew up. She grew up because her mother is not vegan, but pescatarian.
Okay.
So she grew up on only like on fish, and fish and stuff like that. So she didn't never eat meat growing up. She ain't had meat until she was 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's when she said she had her first McDonald's hamburger or something like that. But she was able to go hang out with her friends after like basketball practice and football. I can't say. I can't.
When is the last time you ate McDonald's? Better not say last week.
No, man, you better put me on the spot. It was yesterday, man. I had to drop the baby off. It was yesterday morning, man. I dropped the baby off, man. I go to my mom and I got to tell my mom to stop doing this because
you were a lot worse though.
Oh yeah. For sure.
You out of it. I was trying to preach to you.
For sure, I was a lot worse.
I'd like talk you on the phone.
For sure.
And I hear you. You need to stop eating that poison.
Yeah, you're right.
That's when I was on the chicken breast.
Yeah,
and the broccoli.
Yeah.
The steak and eggs.
I mean, you can see it look good on you. So,
yeah.
I mean,
but I was 250. So I probably lost like 70 pounds. And now I'm at a point where I have those big clothes. Yeah. But now I have to buy clothes that fit me because they don't fit me like they used to. So
same.
And now I have the pressure of keeping that weight off. So if I do buy all these clothes, do I keep the big clothes? But you kind of dealing with that too. You lost a lot of weight too. Yeah, What'd you lose? Like 40 pounds?
285 and I'm 240 now. So yeah, 45.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's hard.
You said, hell yeah, it is. And so yeah, I'm in there. I still
What'd you get at McDonald's?
God, you really put me on blast. Okay, it was a breakfast. It was a breakfast meal. It was a breakfast meal. So I just got a steak, egg, and cheese. A steak, egg, and cheese McGriddle.
You feel like you got your energy levels go down?
And then an orange juice. Sometimes I do.
See, when I eat that type of stuff, sometimes
with that specific, not necessarily.
It doesn't
not necessarily. But like when I eating them burgers and stuff like that, and them chicken nuggets, things like that. Nah, man, that you getting sluggish off of that. You getting tired. And you gonna have to run to the bathroom. I know me. That's how. And you get run to the bathroom and stuff, boy. Half an hour later, 40 minutes later. Like when we was eating out on the road, like at Ace, and I was eating out at Ace, I was in the bathroom at least 3 times an afternoon, bro. Hell yeah, because I'm sitting there, I'm at Wawa all the time. Yeah. But yeah.
I still eat clean 90% of the time. and then 10% I might get some orange chicken, some fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels good though, eating clean.
It do. I try to at least buy a salad and grilled chicken. See me, I like to eat the same stuff.
You know your gut affects your mood. So if you eat that garbage, did you notice when you eat clean, you're happier?
Yeah.
And you feel more motivated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
So you need all that beneficial bacteria. So get all the toxins out of your body. But I mean, soda, bread, and all those carbs are bad. So I actually ran into a customer Friday night, and we were talking about health and nutrition. And you're gonna pay for it either 10 years from now, so you can
That's a fact.
get with it, or
but you can pay for it when you got diabetes or your feet swollen and you got all types of illnesses and stuff.
You know how people like they get in this rabbit hole of coming up like, oh, I got to eat this. But if you want to just simplify the diet, just do burgers with no bun. And some beans and some blueberries, and just eat that every day until you get tired of it, and then switch the menu up. But if your true intentions is to lose weight, just cook the same healthy menu, the same healthy food every day until you get tired of it, and then come up with another healthy. But I switch it up, the steak and eggs, but that's like my go-to. And then the kale, the spinach.
Speaking of eggs, this one, boy, eggs.
Oh, the price on eggs.
What the hell's going on with eggs, man? Well, I know we didn't.
My coworkers actually, I got the hookup on eggs.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, sure, 100%.
Oh, bet then.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever worked with them. Nelfi?
That name don't sound familiar.
Maybe he came after.
Yeah, maybe so.
When you went to barber school.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he'll hook me up.
I bet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get.
We're cool like that.
And I'm assuming they're like free range or something, right?
Of course.
Oh yeah, Neil would love that. So, all right, but let.
Ken, though. No.
Come on, man! You gonna do me like that? I'm your brother. Come on, man. I get the hookup. I know you gotta make a little something off top of it. You know what I mean? It's free. Oh, okay, all right, but all right, yeah, for sure. We'll get on that.
Like talking to him on some business stuff. I was like, dude, I'll set up a table at Winter Park in downtown Winter Park because they have the farmers market. Oh, we light that place up. Because it's all like organic farmers. So a lot of organic farmers come from Homestead. Yeah. Homestead's between Miami and Key Largo. Yeah. So it's like Key West, but the beginning of Key West is called Key Largo. So once you get there, Homestead is where they do their organic farming.
Okay.
So those are the people that are selling that stuff in the park farmers market.
How long he been doing that?
Who? The chickens?
Yeah, your guy.
I don't know. I've known that dude for like 2 years. Ever since I met him.
Oh, okay. So
he got 50 chickens. Yeah. So
we about to be in there.
They're cool.
We about to get back to get some eggs, baby. Yeah. I got us.
And it's healthy to eat all the eggs.
Because
that's all that just eating the egg whites. Those are for people that are trying to do the 3% body fat and they want to get shredded. And they want to do that. But I'm trying to go for more of an athletic look. Not too bulky. Not too skinny.
I feel you on that. Like I said, that whole trying to get blick out. I ain't trying to be all that no more. Yeah. You know, I was doing that. I was trying to get into that like maybe 8-9 years ago. I ain't trying to get on that. I'm just trying to be like you said, healthy.
Research. I was about to get the TRT, but there's so many things you can do. When I did my research, there's so many things you can do to get it naturally, like eating clean, sleeping. A lot of stuff that affects your testosterone. So
that's what you need to be doing. You really need to be sleeping. I don't know what the hell you be doing, sending me texts and wishmacalls at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning sometimes. I'm like, bro, what is you like?
Well, that's me.
I'm like looking at this timestamp. I'm like 2 in the morning, 2:33, 20.
I'll do like a 12-hour shift.
Yeah, I'm like, I know what time you work, bro.
And then I'll get home at like 7.
Just
take
fall
care
asleep.
of the.
But that's what happens.
Yeah,
that's
take
what
care
happens
of the
when
animals.
you can.
Take care of the animals.
That's what happens when you ain't got no kids. Yeah, when you get your child, when that child come around, you gonna shit. 2:30 come in, you mess around, that baby wake up at 2:30. You trying to send it to you? Nah, now you got to play with the baby or something until they go back to sleep. Nah, yeah.
I hope.
Yeah,
I mean,
you will.
That's
You
one
will.
of my manifestations this year.
This year, then?
Yeah.
Okay, you trying to find you a lady.
I turn 40.
Yeah. Because you gotta find. Obviously, you gotta find you a lady. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta be able to, get to know her, obviously, and see if she the one. But that'll happen. That'll happen for sure. You just gotta find that one that's the same. In y'all in tune.
Yeah.
And y'all in tune. But yeah, so. Hey man, you know what, Austino, man? I think we did a dope job today. I think we had us a good conversation. We got some things off we got some
we were supposed to film last night.
Yeah, we were supposed to film last night.
I had to tell my boy, I was like, I'm not worth anything right now.
Yeah, we wanted
2 hours.
We wanted some
I got well rested.
Yeah.
I took my vitamin shots.
Yeah, we want some positive energy.
We'll talk about some nutrition in future episodes. About taking magnesium and zinc and like the importance of fish oil and all that stuff.
Yep.
But I know you're trying to be healthy. I'm trying to be healthy.
Exactly.
We're just trying to step our game up financially, health-wise.
Remember, trying to be
and everything.
Everybody, I'm trying to be the six-figure barber. Trying to be the six-figure plumber, and then we all trying to do our thing.
And I appreciate all the views that we got.
Everything. We appreciate everything. Just remember, this is only going to get better. So please stick with us, and we love y'all.
And thank you for the barber shop owners too.
One.
Appreciate it.
For sure. We out.